Hi guys, Andy here. Welcome to Signed and Sealed with a Kiss. Um, this is the demo. I've actually pre-ordered it on Itch.io and I'm really excited. I played this last night because I wanted to see how long it would take. And it's actually really cute and the demo's pretty short and I'm really excited for it. Some of it is voice acted and I enjoy the music in it, and it's actually a really cool visual novel. I'm just gonna jump right in. Let's see. Input our name. We are most definitely Andy. And you get to choose your pronouns, which is always fun. I am definitely a he. And turn mature content on. I am going to say yes. No, actually, I'm going to say no. The sound of the doorbell brings my morning coffee to an abrupt end. I'm not expecting anyone or anything, so for a long time, I just stare at the door. Not answering it would be the easiest solution, except whoever it is, they're being damn persistent. This had better be important. Can I help you? I stare at the bored-looking woman standing before me, and she stares straight back. She's dressed in a black uniform with a white collar and white baseball cap. Her name is printed across her breast pocket in a bold print. Who in the hell names their kid Juju? Sounds like a discount candy. Please sign here. Juju shoves a clipboard in my face, and I look down at it skeptically. There's nothing on paper but a big sign here box and an isometric logo that matches the one stamped on the woman's hat. Anomalous? I've never heard of this company. We're new. Now sign here. This woman shoves the clipboard deeper into my chest. What am I signing for? I need your signature first. Sign here. She repeats herself once more. If it wasn't for the fact that I needed this woman to get the hell off my porch right now, perhaps I would push for more information. There, now what? Greetings, salam, bonjour, aloha. You have purchased Anomalous's new beta boyfriend. Her voice remains as monotonous and dead as her overworked expression. That is totally me. She reaches into her pocket and throws a pathetic amount of confetti into my face before carrying on. Congratulations. We would like to remind you of the non-disclosure agreement you signed, which prevents you from mentioning the nature of this purchase. We're still in the process of getting our product certified as 100% ethical, so your silence is not only appreciated but also encouraged. I didn't sign an agreement. You literally just did. The courier holds the clipboard up to me and points to the fine print at the bottom. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. I didn't order this, whatever it is. Is your name Andy? Yes, that's written right there. Then you ordered this, so congratulations. The courier throws another handful of confetti into the air before walking away. I would love a job where I can just throw confetti into the air. I'll be right back with your order. I don't want it. I shout back at the courier as I slam the door closed. What kind of messed up crap are my neighbors ordering? This is the only logical explanation after all. Someone else's address must have been confused for mine, though that doesn't explain why my name is on the contract. Anyway, now isn't the time to overthink. I have to get ready for work. I have everything I need, and I'm ready to start a new day. Walking out the door, I almost trip over a large spot that's barricading my door. I look up and see the courier wave goodbye to me from her black and white truck before she speeds down the street. They're little. Thumping sounds suddenly come from inside the box. For a moment, all my anger washes away, and I'm left staring down at the cardboard with mild disgust. What exactly is a beta boyfriend? Whoever ordered this must have been pretty darn desperate. There's no shame in having a sad story to you, but whatever this is, it seems to be on another level of excessive, just downright creepy. The thumping continues. Although I don't want this thing in my house, I can't just leave it out on the porch like this. What would my neighbors think? Through sheer willpower and all the upper body strength of a hula dancer, I hurl the box inside the house and go to pull it open. What the hell? I am face to face with some strange boy. If it's even a boy, that is. Its skin is covered in a pale gel that makes it look like a vacuum-packed hot dog. That's disgusting. Speaking of hot dogs, the gel is the only thing that's covering it. The thing's body is as naked as the day it was born, if it was even born. It looks so human, though. I poke its chest with my finger and it's softer than I expect, almost mushy. Curiosity takes over. I hesitate for a second, embarrassed by what I'm thinking of doing. Part of me knows that if I shouldn't, considering how violated I would feel if I was in its position. But another part of me wants to know if this thing in front of me possesses a complete male anatomy. Touches wet, touches face, touches schlong. I touched his butt before, I touched his schlong, and I touched his face. And honestly, to be a decent person, I would touch his face. Or it's his butt. I mean, either way. It's probably best not to touch or poke anything that could constitute sexual harassment. I don't want to end up in jail because I was curious about a few body parts. So his face sounds like the safest bet. I inch my face closer to his, close enough for me to see his non-existent pores. Impossible. How the hell does he not have a single blackhead, pimple, or patch of discolored skin? I must know this man's secret. What products does he use to maintain such perfect skin? My eyes flare down to his incredibly sharp jawline. It's carved so perfectly that you could cut diamonds with it. As illogical as it sounds, I don't dare to touch it. I feel like if I did that, I'd lose all of my fingers. My attention drifts to his long lashes. Why does everyone seem to have longer eyelashes than me? I have to douse myself in layers of mascara to achieve the same length that he has. I have super long eyelashes, FYI. Like, actually, and IRL, I actually do have pretty long eyelashes. My coworker was like, "Oh, you're such a bitch for having it." I can feel myself becoming more jealous for every second I spend looking at his face. My self-esteem is a lot lower now than it was a few minutes ago. After a closer inspection, I move to another part of the body, the chest. I slowly press my whole hand against his chest and feel something strange beneath it. Thumping? The sound and the feeling slowly intensify, getting louder and stronger beneath my hand. Activation completed. The man's eyes shoot open and stare straight at me. I can't speak, I can't move, this is all so insane.
Oh?
Hello? His head dips to the side and then down towards my hand. Realizing that I'm still touching him, I pull away and wipe the gel off on the back of my other hand. All the while, I'm staring at this strange man who's in my house. Did I scare you? I shake my head, but then think about it again and nod. He frowns, but seems to understand that this isn't something you see every day. I was told that this sometimes happens. Told by whom? What exactly is he? I come pre-packed with the default outfit. Would you like me to put it on? I've heard of mail order brides before, but this seems a little too literal. Hello? I shake my head, not knowing what to do or say. You don't want me to get dressed? Then do you want me to... His gaze trails downwards towards his own package. No. No? Yes. I'm confused. Actually, give me a second. I actually want to raise up his voice because I can barely hear him. Me too. I'm confused. Please get dressed. The man smiles for the first time and then begins to unpack himself. He bends over, unaware of his own nudity, showing me more than I can block with a hand and well-spaced fingers. No! Bad. Ignore that. That's Windows 10. I've never updated Windows 10. I'm aware that you need to update, but no, now is not a good time. He bends over, unaware of his own nudity. Okay, I read that. Gathering his things in his arm, he looks at me. The bathroom is down the hall. Thank you. He walks away, but I just stand in the hallway, stupefied to the spot. This guy's no better than some homeless Joe in a box, and here I am letting him use my bathroom in the nude. I quickly notice that several gel footprints are sitting on the floor, so I busy myself with cleaning up everything and searching for some sort of phone number or return address. But I find nothing. Worst of all, my coffee's gone cold. This morning couldn't possibly get any weirder. Time to send the spots of horrors back to where it came from. Down into the 7 districts of hell, but where's that exactly? There must be a number or something around here. Let's check the box. I flip over the box, but it's mostly unmarked, besides a large black heart logo stepped on the side and this way up sign. No return address, no email, absolutely nothing but. Hey, what's that in the corner? I pull out a sheet of paper and find that stupid paper the courier made me sign. Finally getting a chance to look it over, I sit at the breakfast bar and read it through. The small print is more horrifying than I first anticipated. The only saving grace are the 10 beautiful digits sitting in the bottom right corner. Right, now we're getting somewhere. The phone rings. And rings. And rings. Hello, you've reached Anomalous. You're listening to the beautiful voice of Maddox. How may I help you? I'd like to make a complaint. The line suddenly goes dead. Is this some kind of joke? I redial the number and the phone rings and rings again. Hello? I have to make a complaint. First about you hanging up on me, and then who about this freaking piece of trash you dumped on me? Who's your supervisor? Too much time passes. Hello? Hello, sorry, we're not here right now. Anomalous is away on a fishing trip. We'll be back when we've caught a big one, or when our president has an emotional breakdown over killing a fish, whichever comes first. We'd like you to know that your call isn't really all that important to us, so this answering machine will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Thank you for releasing this device from its blood clot. May immediate end and peace. Goodbye. The line crackles and then there's the faintest sound of something snapping before the line goes dead. So much for putting an end to this. I sigh, now forced to face the fact that I might actually be stuck with this guy. Ahem. The man coughs loudly, dragging my attention back to him. In his hand is a pocket-sized booklet with a familiar heart-shaped logo on the front of it. I was told to give you this and explain a few things about myself. Who exactly are you? He hands me the booklet and chuckles. Well, that's actually for you to decide. My name, personality, even my looks can all be decided by you. Let's just start with the name.
That's amazing.
That sounds like a good idea. So what will you name me? Please don't put your boyfriend's name. He's not my boyfriend. I actually had a really tough time deciding, so I went with something really simple and everybody's gonna laugh at me. I like Bloom. I like it. I bet he'd say that even if I named him something weird like Bitch Chan or Opie or God forbid Juju. But Blue does suit him, I guess. Now, what are the other things I need to know? Blue takes a big breath before a long spill of information spills out of his mouth.
Good to see you.
I am your very own impressionable boyfriend, Blue. I really like the name, by the way. As my new owner and boyfriend... Boyfriend? Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, all of your questions will be answered at the end. So like I was saying, it's your duty to shape me into your ideal person. And I am an otherwise normal human. Of course, organs, squishy stuff and all. I'm known as a doll that's an artificially grown human. Grown, like in a lab?
No way.
I can't answer any questions at the moment. Where was I? Ah, yes, I'm a doll. It's not short for anything. My creators just don't like any of those sciencey terms because they're all idiots, really. I'm beginning to see that. Our interactions would decide the man I grow into, since I've had zero exposure to other people, or even the world. But please, don't be alarmed. I'm not some antisocial weirdo, and I do know the basics of survival, like breathing and how to bathe. Please tell me that you know how to do more than that. There's nothing I'm incapable of. Except murdering you, of course. My existence would be terminated if I caused harm to my owner. Though there are still experiments being run to reduce the 23% chance that the failsafe could become corrupted. Ah, gee, don't I feel safe. As your beta boyfriend, I am ready to start learning how to be your perfect companion. A silence passes between us. Blue watches me expectantly before frowning. You can sort of ask questions now. I'm still processing everything. Nothing has made a lick of sense since I opened the box and touched his... Did I activate you when you touched my heart? Yes, that's how love happens, right? Love is sort of a strong word. A really, really strong word, especially when describing this. How could anyone fall in love with a thing like this? Look, I don't know what sort of prank this is or who set me up, but it's not funny. Right now, I just haven't got time for games. You're going to need to leave. Now.
Oh?
Leave? Yes, go back to those idiots at Anomalous or something. Have a nice cappuccino and laugh about how amazing the whole prank was. I'm so tired of this already. I try to push him towards the door, but he doesn't budge an inch. It was much easier to move him around when he was inside the box.
No way.
I can't go back. I don't know where Anomalous is, and I don't even know how to drive. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I try to push him again, and this time he lets me, now walking slowly to the door. Here, take this. Get a cab, use a payphone, whatever. I have to go. A mysterious package showing up at my door isn't going to fly as an excuse if I'm late for work. Right then, see ya, and again, great joke. I run up towards my car expecting this to be the end of it. Am I wrong? The boss isn't happy. Not only am I 2 minutes late, but I also left the USB with my presentation slides on the kitchen counter. A whole meeting is wasted because I'm the only adult who actually keeps my files confidential and doesn't save them into the cloud like some Silicon Valley airhead. After paying the price in overtime and a public reprimanding from the boss, bottom line is it's just not a good day at the office. Now that I'm home, I can at least put all this crap behind me. As I drive up the street, a figure waves at me from the porch. It takes a moment for the stress from this morning to come back, flooding. He's still here. I jump out of my car and drag his sorry ass inside. How many of my neighbors saw him just hanging around my house like that? Didn't anyone think to call the police or the neighborhood watch squad at least? What are you still doing here? I thought I told you to go. I couldn't decide where to go, and then you showed up. I've been gone for 8 hours.
No way.
I was thinking this whole time. The man looks genuinely surprised. I'm slowly starting to believe his story. How anyone could be so oblivious to the time of day is perplexing. It only felt like 7. It's not normal to sit outside someone's house for 8 hours, you know. You could have been arrested. You mean by the police? Oh, I did speak to them, actually. They said I should keep a spare key somewhere. That way I won't lock myself out and have to wait for you to get home. You spoke to them and they just believed you?
Oh?
Believe me, I just told them that I was your boyfriend and they gave me that advice. I did find your spare key, though. It was under the garden gnome eating a chore pan. The hell's a chore pan? Blue hands me the spare key, looking very pleased with himself. If you have the key, why did you sit on the porch all day? Because you kicked me out. I want you to trust me. You can't do that if I break into your house. I could be going insane, or maybe I'm just really tired from work, but a part of me is starting to think that whatever this guy is, he isn't so bad. He didn't leave, but he didn't break in either. And I don't exactly feel scared around him. Not as if that's something to go by, but still. Fine. This is ridiculous and nonsensical, but my name is Andy. Just stay on your best behavior, okay?
Oh?
You can stay.
That's amazing.
Really? Don't worry. I'll be everything you want me to be and become the best boyfriend you've ever had.
Ugh.
The man tries to hug me, but that isn't what I'm agreeing to. I hold out a hand and push him away. Hold on there, Casanova. I have a few rules. First, this isn't a thing. I'm not your boyfriend, and you're not mine. Got that? Yet. He smiles at me with a new kind of cockiness to his expression. Alright, out you go.
I'm sorry.
I was only teasing. I get it. We'll take things slow. Not slow. We're not ever going to be together. Never, ever, ever. Blue looks a little sad but nods. Alright, now, too, this isn't a meal ticket, and I'm not putting up with some freeloading SOB, so you're going to get a job tomorrow. Is that clear?
My life's in your hands.
Crystal, what's the last thing? I've only thought of 2 things, but I suppose the best things come in 3s. I look around and my eyes fall onto the couch. You sleep there, you don't touch my stuff, and you don't come into my room. Yet. I scowl at him and he holds his hands up defensively. A joke is just another joke. It better be.
I'm here for you.
I meant what I said. If this is what you want, then I'll do it. No problem. I am here to be who you want you to be. I get it. Damn, that sounds creepy. Like some android or clinking friend zone asswipe who doesn't seem to know when a guy's not into him. Look, I'm gonna make that into a role too. I don't want you to be who I choose. I want you to be whoever you want, okay?
Oh?
What I want? Yeah, so get a hobby or something. Do things for yourself.
No way.
That sounds fun, I guess. From the looks on his face, it doesn't seem like that's what he feels, but it's a start. Plus, I have no more time to argue over this. I have some serious ass kissing to do tomorrow morning, and that means I need a long bath and a good night's rest. Fine, now that's all sorted. Good night.
See ya.
Good night, and thank you. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Another day, another meh. I'm not awake enough to sound either enthusiastic or sarcastic. The dreams I had last night kept me up. Even now, they haunt me. One of them was pretty awesome, actually. I was a cowboy, and my high school sweetheart was there. I jumped down from a horse, and he looked at me, his eyes a sexy shade of emerald green with a mischievous twinkle in them. Pulling me close, he said, I'd giddy up on y'all, full southern drawl, and a smirk that said he meant it. I died. That sounds awful. I hate that dream. Literally. Moments later, a wild horse stabbed me dead like my name was Mufasa. Long story short, I came, I died, and then woke up. Now that's how my dreams go. And that was a good dream. When I went back to sleep, things just got weirder. There was a man in the bots and an asshole carrier. They both had something to do with this evil corporation who were stealing the hearts of young maidens and dudens using the power of Oven. Whatever the heck that is. It was pretty freaky stuff. But it's just a dream, and I have better things to worry about than evil, love-obsessed people, like taxes, evil government regimes, and coffee. Normal stuff. Speaking of, I better go check to see if the coffee machine turned on this morning. That piece of junk never does what I want it to do. I sit up and get a strong whiff of something I have to assume is coming from myself. I take a quick sniff of my nightshirt, and the scent is just awful. I can barely stand to be around it, and it's my own stink. I take out the shirt and leave it behind. Nothing's a single living like walking around your home in your undies. And fuck it, I deserve a little liberation. It's nice to let your cheeks hang out and your balls bounce in the safety of your own home. The moment I enter the living room, the strong scent of coffee hits me. Not the cheap store brand stuff I usually buy, but actual roasted coffee. What kind of person breaks into your home and makes you coffee?
Good to see you.
Good morning. A mail-order boyfriend, that's who. My dream wasn't a lie. The bots, the courier, the oppressive dystopian dictatorship, they're all real. I made you. The man stares at me. I stare at him. We both can hardly believe our eyes. Then I realize that his eyes are not on me, but my... I look down slowly, feeling the cold air on my naked skin and Blue's eyes on my... Shit. I duck, I cover, I do everything but roll as I grab the nearest object. Sadly, it's just a square dishcloth, which really doesn't hide very much. What are you doing here?
Oh?
Making coffee. Surprise? Turn around. Cover your eyes. Okay. Well, I'm certain he can't see me anymore. I put the dishcloth back on the counter. So you are real. I sighed to myself, looking around the room that had once felt so normal, but now he's here.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see much, honestly. Like fun, I'm going to believe that. I scoff before walking back upstairs. My foot only hits the first step when Blue calls back after me. Can I turn around now? Yeah. I climb a few more steps and a loud crash comes from downstairs. You can uncover your eyes too. Oh, thanks. I shake my head and wonder just when I'll wake up from this insanity. Knowing how unlikely that is, though, I continue on upstairs to get ready for another day of work. I run down the stairs without a moment to lose. It's tight, but if I take the freeway, I might be able to get to work on time. That whole morning fiasco really set me back.
Oh?
Andy? I haven't got time for this. What?
That's amazing.
Where are you going? I thought we could... I have a job. I've got to go now or I'll be late.
No way.
Okay, then let's talk at dinner. Sure. I don't know what he wants to talk about, but I think I'd even agree to bungee jump off the bridge if he'd help me get to work faster. Don't worry, I'll stick to the rules. What?
I'm here for you.
Get a job, get a life, and don't hit on you, right? I didn't say get a life, but yeah, through those. Now, anything else?
See ya.
Now, have a nice day. I can't leave fast enough. I know I must be crazy leaving a stranger in my house like this, but What other option do I have? Send him up the river without a paddle? And my hand hurts from being on the mouse for so long. Because really, what's the worst that could happen, right? Right? As much as I want to trust him, I can't help but feel a little anxious. Worst case scenario, he's stolen all my things. Best case, he's got a job and it's just a harmless smoking doll. I should call him, just to check. There's no answer. I call again and still nothing. Again, best case scenario, he's out grocery shopping. Worst case, I have to go home. I sneak out of work and drive home, hoping that I'm just being paranoid, but also that I'm not, so this ride isn't all for nothing. Maybe I don't know what I want. I just want to know what's going on at my house. Good, bad, or even ugly. I just need to know, and now. Blue. The sound of footsteps stepping down the stairs makes my heavy heart feel 100% better.
Good to see you.
Hi. I was just,
That's amazing.
Yes? It's my break, so I have a few moments to check in on things, and I wanted to see... Why does he have to sound like a human puppy? Now I feel guilty for not trusting him. I don't know, I didn't really have anything to ask you, I just wanted to check in on things. Oh. Blue's shoulders slouch, and all the excitement from before drains from his face. Was he really that excited to see me? It wouldn't kill me to talk to him, I guess. Are you lonely? I'm making you feel lonely, aren't I? A little. And I'm getting mixed messages here. I thought you came back to see me. So I'm a little confused too. I'm sorry. But I thought I made myself clear. This isn't going to be anything like that. I know it's just not what I was told it would be. What did they tell you?
Oh?
Well, no one told me, I think. Blue has a strange expression that verges on constipated as he tries to force the memory out. I don't know, we might have been told or maybe not, I can't remember. But I know what it feels like. When you activated me, I just wanted to live for you and your happiness. Kind of like love at first sight. That doesn't exist, and you can't really love me, Blue. You don't know me, you were kind of just born yesterday. You mean born sexy yesterday? Don't push it.
My life's in your hands.
I'm pretty good looking though, you have to admit. He is, but I don't have to admit that out loud. I guess I'm still learning a lot about life. Never have stupid expectations like love at first sight, and I have to work hard to seduce the thoughts off of you. I wish you would give up on that. This wasn't exactly where I thought this was going, but I guess it's an improvement from where we started, maybe. Blue chuckles and it sounds a lot different than usual, a little more teasing and almost arrogant. At least you don't look as upset now.
That's amazing.
I feel a lot better, and well, it's not been all bad. This little roller coaster love affair of ours, I did get to see a new side of you this morning. Shut up. Sorry, I couldn't help it. You do have a cute butt, though. Since you have time to tease me, I assume you've had time to find a job, right? Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I did, actually. I was up all night job hunting and actually started this morning. I wanted to surprise you, so surprise! Really? Okay, so fun. If you play this, there are actually different options. This popped up on my first run. Like these exact jobs: TA, model, and stripper. On a couple different runs, I got like thespian and scholar and just random shit. So I don't know how many jobs there are to choose from, but it's nice to give them options, you know. Let's see, college TA, model, or stripper. I did stripper before. That was fun. Let's go for college TA.
That's amazing.
I had 2 classes this morning as a trial shift, and my students were really interested in what I had to say. A few of them even asked about private tutoring. Don't you dare.
Oh?
Huh? Why not? Because they're minors, right? Plus you might lose your job. Oh, they're college students, totally consensual and full of potential. Isn't that funny? One of them said that to me. I think I like her the best, and she's super cute. I don't care, it's like against some code of conduct or something, and...
Oh?
Are you jealous? Jealous? Don't be ridiculous. I'm just worried you'll get fired on the first day.
My life's in your
You don't have to worry about that. I'm actually a good, pretty TA. And my students may be cute, but none of them own my body. That's reserved for only you to use and abuse. Are you actually asking me this?
I want to stay by your side.
Yes, I want to be sexy for you too, so I need how to do sexy things properly. Keep practicing.
That's amazing.
I will be the sexiest beast ever, and you won't be able to resist me then. Oh, that's time I should answer this. Don't mind me, I should be getting back to work too.
See ya.
I'll see you later. On the drive back to work, I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what my life has become. On paper, it doesn't seem too weird, right? I got a boyfriend in the mail who's found a job faster than any millennial undergrad ever could. It doesn't seem too bad. Then why do I have an awful feeling about all of this? Okay, so I'm gonna end this actually here because I think you should play the demo for yourself. It's about like maybe 10 extra minutes from here at this point. But I really enjoy this game. I pre-ordered it without even actually playing the game because I had that much faith in it. I thought it sounded so amazing, and it is available to pre-order on itch.io for $5. If you spend more, you actually get an expansion for it. Let me see. There's the basic one, which is this guy. You got the bad boy. You got the actually I can't remember. Oh my god, I'm like at a loss for words. It's actually a really fun game. So please go pre-order it. I really enjoy it. I hope you did too. But yeah, bye for now, guys. Bye for now.